My dudes, so I'm gonna do this video right quick because this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. The type of people that play this game. Okay, these people never played an MMORPG. They never just put countless hours into anything, you understand, game wise or anything. Okay, so I did the video, is the Commonwealth or traveling contractor worth it? And I stand by my my grade that I gave for traveling contractor. I give it a C grade. Like, I'm not telling you don't buy it. I'm telling you there's just too many other deals, for $20 a month. For them to bill you $20, let me put it this way. It's different buying a pack that you consume versus paying a $20 bill is every month that's recurring. It's two totally different things, okay? So if you ever played games like World of Warcraft or you had a RuneScape membership, they bill you $10, $15 a month. And that was kind of like a subscription fee. That's essentially what traveling contractor is. It's just like a premium subscription fee, like the battle pass. I personally find more value out of the battle pass because you can get a specialized survivor each month. And sometimes it's the developer. Sometimes that's valuable because that's going to permanently help you. Okay. Building, there's a cap. There's a level cap. Your town hall can only get to 25. And they may, you don't know when they will expand that. They may never expand that. They may leave it at 25. I don't see why they would, really. Well, I guess they, if enough people get to 25, you understand, then they may expand it so there's more content. But you got time. And my thing is, the type of people who are going to stay playing this game, that's the type of people who my channel is made for. Like long-term people who want to play this game for a long time, not people who just rushing to get that validation, to get that like Facebook like, you understand? And my thing is, and I'm active on Facebook by the way, but my thing is, it take time and you gotta crawl before you walk. Regardless of what you do, you spend a whole bunch of money or whatever, regardless of what you do, time, time is going, time is going to determine what lasts. You could pump a whole bunch of money into something and get temporary gains, but if you don't slow down, take it easy, slow down and really assess what's going on around you. Use your senses, move wisely, get counsel. Don't just throw all your money. You're not going to have no money. You're not going to have no money soon. Okay? You got to have a little bit of prudence. So this guy is saying 600 gems, and I knew it. These the type of people that they just want to rush and they want to go straight to the end. Like the fun is in the journey. Like if I bought Pokemon, if I bought a Pokemon game and as soon as I get it out the pack, it's at Elite Four, I don't want to play that game. I want to actually experience the game, overcome this, overcome that. I'm not trying to rush to get to the end of the game. You understand? So I just see people who want to rush to get, to you spending thousands and thousands of dollars just so you could be the first person to be region chief. When I first started the game, I just assumed, and I'm dumb in that regard for assuming people just have the intelligence that I do and the wisdom that I do. I just assume that people are somewhat near near my level, but then I'm wrong every time I do that. So then I gotta talk down on people, and I really don't like that. You know what I mean? I just like to be, you know, I don't like doing that, but I'm gonna have to tell you, look, sit your ass down and let me tell you something. Okay, see this guy? And I've had other comments like this, and I was going to just, delete it and block it, because that's not the. If you agree with this person, go ahead on and unsubscribe, because this is the opposite. This is the opposite of the way I do things in my life. Okay, I'm a careful, wise, prudent person. I don't rush into stuff. I like to figure things, take my time and figure. And if I can't take my time and figure it out, then I don't want to do it, because I'm not finna have nobody rush me into buying something that I don't want to buy. And I don't even know. I don't let people rush me. I take my time. I go research stuff before I buy it. And you know what I mean? The funny thing is, when you take your time, certain things start coming to you quick. So people looking at for instance, people looking at my subscriber count. And I have put a lot of work into my channel for, and they don't see that I've only had this YouTube for a few months. I started it from scratch. I don't have any gimmicks on my channel. Some people, they have gimmicks on their channel. They subscribe to a social media, not a social media. They piggyback off of some social movement. Like, they piggyback off of LGBT or something something that's trendy, some trendy social movement. And then a whole bunch of people from that trend come into the channel from that trend. When that's you don't want to do that, because when that's no longer trendy, then those people are going to leave. So that's not my strategy. That's not the strategy with my channel. I want it meticulously built with a specific type of person in my channel, and that's how I want my clan. I'm not just rushing. Ooh, I need my money now. And the funny thing is, the more prudent you are and careful, the more you take your time, the quicker things happen. Because when I build my channel with strong people that are not like Cody Smith, okay, after this video, I'm probably just going to still delete, and I'm going to leave the video up as an example to other people on my channel not to do this. Okay, but then I'm going to delete this comment and block. Well, I got to block them first, because if I block them, the comment people could still see it. It's funny like that. But after this video, I'm probably just going to delete this comment and then block this person. But I'm gonna leave this video for my hardcore subscribers. So if you agree with this kind of sentiment, if your values is just to rush to the end, unsubscribe, because that's not how I do stuff. That's not my strategy. That's the opposite of my strategy. This channel is supposed to give you a smart strategy, do things, so for somebody to have the value to rush in with no plan, your values is to just get a whole bunch of power-ups. And then on top of that, you can get speed ups. I put that in my reply. I put it in my reply. You get so many speed ups from the game, and it's like, so you get 6 hours. You can choose the 6 hours of speed ups per day, and it is a universal speed ups. See, but my thing is, if I needed speed ups, 9 times out of 10, I would just buy a speed up pack. And anybody who's spending, if you have $20 a month to spend just on this little small pack, Netflix is, 10, 14. I don't, by the way, I don't have Netflix anymore, because they do what I'm telling you. I don't like this. They jump on too many social movements is less about giving me quality entertainment and showing me something art and delivering an artistic, esoteric, unique message. Is less about that and more about brainwashing you and indoctrinating you and trying to force you to follow some social movement. I agree with some of it. I disagree with other. And I think everybody on this channel is the same way. You agree with some of that stuff that they doing, talking about, yeah, I could get with some of that stuff, but I don't agree with parts, and I don't want my brain crevices molested by these people trying to tell me what to do. Okay, and then what I mean, you not giving me no money or nothing to help me live this lifestyle that you not funding it, but you want to tell me what to do. So I don't like that. No taxation without representation. You ain't representing me. You know what I mean? If I see you on the street, I'm just a random Joe. You not, supporting me or anything, supporting my channel. Netflix representative has never added me on Facebook or come to my football games when I was a kid. These people. But they want to tell you what to do with your life. Nah. You know what I mean? I'm going to get with the people who for me. Okay, but just explaining, just giving you some word to wisdom. Okay, I want hardcore gamers. Okay, you Russian. You know what I mean? Anybody could just spend, anybody can go get a credit card. They got PayPal credit. They got all of this stuff. Even if you got bad credit, they got some people that will still loan you the money if you want to rush and just blow a whole bunch of money. And it's set up so you have to keep on spending money anyway. You understand? I'm trying to minimize, I'm trying to minimize the amount that I invest in this hobby because I got other hobbies. I got other things I got to spend money on. I got other financial obligations. So I'm trying to minimize this. And another thing, a lot of people think that the more affluent they get, the more money they get, the more luxurious they're going to spend, oh, I have a lot of money now, so now I don't have to have a budget. I could just, throw these hundreds and scunnets. You know what I mean? When, in fact, the opposite is true. The more money you get, the more you move up in life, the more responsibilities you have, and the more you're going to need a budget, and the more you're going to be looking at every cent, and the more people going to expect you to do things. So, don't think there's going to be a time in your life where you could get away from just being smart with your money. Because if you're not smart with your money, you understand, if you're not wise and prudent with your money, you're not going to have it. No matter how, if you got $1, $10, you only got $20, you got $100, you got 1,000, you got 10,000, you got 100,000, you got 1,000,000, you got 1,000,000,000, you got 1,000,000,000, you got 1,000,000,000. If you have $1,000,000,000, if you are foolish with that $1,000,000,000, you will poverty will come upon you like a thief in the night. Okay, a thief in the night. If you ever got robbed or mugged at night, eventually it's gonna happen to you. Especially if it's gonna happen to you in your life. When that thief came, you did not see that thief coming. You was just chilling. You just had you a barbecue rib. You just got through eating the steak. You know what I mean? You just got some gas. You just was getting some gas and a Twix bar, and then boom, bing, bam, that robber. Okay, that's how poverty is gonna come to you if you don't spend your money wisely. You understand? And it only gets worse. It only gets worse. The older you get, the more you expect it to be smart with your money. You know, the less mistakes you're allowed to make in life. The more money you get, the less mistakes are you. You people think that when you get more money or when you get more, that means I can make more mistakes. I got more to no. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. Somebody who don't have nothing, you know what I mean, they could be a bum on the street, you know what I mean? If they have some impediment that's keeping them from having anything, you know what I mean, they really have the most freedom in the world. But I'm not gonna get into that. See, this is just some devilish stuff, and if you post something like this on my channel, I already told you. Okay, I already told you. And this person probably don't watch my other videos because they would know that, because I said this specifically in the video. I'm not in a rush to beat this game. I like the challenge. I'm taking my time experiencing the game because I invested some money in it. So I want to be playing this game for at least a year or two. You know what I mean? I don't plan on quitting the game ever. So I'm not right. And that's the kind of people that I want. Either you don't plan on quitting it ever, or you just plan on playing this game for more than a few months. That's the type of people I want on this channel. Somebody who's just rushing. You just want to flex on somebody. You understand? You're not really a fan of The Walking Dead or anything like that. You just want to rush. We don't want those kind of gamers. We want a... And really, you're not a gamer. You're a validation seeker. There's a difference. You know, gamers get enjoyment out of playing the game. You understand? You can't enjoy the game unless you are winning. I hate those types of people. I hate those types of friends who, I hate you. And every person who has been like that, I could not deal with them. I couldn't be their friend anymore. I couldn't deal with them. They only want to play if they could win. You know what I mean? Everybody has had that friend that gaming friend. They only want to play games that they super good at. And, you know, if they not beating you or they not doing better than you, then they don't want to play. It's like, all right, go on about your business then. Go on about your business. You don't enjoy just spending time. Everything gotta be a flex. Everything gotta be a competition. Okay, if you competing with me, then you're not a friend. You're an enemy. That's the definition. If you're my opposition, then you're my enemy. Period. Okay, it's that simple. But a lot of people don't understand that. And this person should have known this before he commented. But yeah, I'm not even going to tell you what I replied because this was stupid. I just downvoted it, but I'm about to delete it and leave this video as a memorial or a monument to what not to do on my channel. If you do this, if you come with this vibe or this spirit, this is your warning. I'm just going to delete. You may as well not even type it. If you don't like, if you hate what I put here, if you don't like something, and if you hate my strategies for playing, you know, you find that you disagree with most of what I say, then don't waste your time to type your comment, because I'm going to delete it anyway. I watch my comments. I'm going to delete it, and then I'm going to block you. Okay. Make sure your feedback is in line with the spirit of my channel. You need to know my goals in this channel. Okay. I told you my goals multiple times with my clan and with my channel. I am taking my time. So don't post nothing talking about what you could rush. Okay. Nothing of that. We taking our tizan. All right. This is a good way to get blocked. And I'm going to be unapologetic with it. So don't message me. Don't feel butthurt. Okay? 600 gems per day. Figure 30 days a month. It's 18K gems every month. Okay? It's not hard to get 20K gems. You only have to spend, what, $100? And then they just give you 20K. You only have to buy like $100 worth of packs. And you get 20K. Okay? And he talking about 40 pulls. Okay, he obviously has not watched my other videos. I rely on way more than 40 pulls. And you can get more than 40 pulls for $20. So he hasn't watched my comprehensive long range transmissions guide, because you can get way more than 40 pulls. The number escapes me. I think it was 60 or 80 in that guide. Okay. About 80. And then you get speed up. You get hours and hours of speed ups from that method that I show in that video as well. Okay. He's saying for long-term players, stop. Okay. You're not thinking long-term because, you know, your selling point is on the speed ups. You just said 2 hours, 6 hours of so the guy knew what I was going to say. And number two, he said 6 hours of speeds every day is 180. And then he came and said, okay, I'm a long-term player, so I don't give a potato wedge about 6 hours of speed ups. If I need to speed up something right quick, you know what I mean? Every time I need to speed something up, just by playing the game, I always have about 180 hours of speed ups just from playing the game. If I want to speed up something right quick, so that don't have no value to me. And it says the windmill means so he watched my other video where I showed him once you get a strong team in your rating, you don't have to worry about your resources. Okay, so why would I spend money on a windmill when I could just get a strong team and raid? People quit the game. Any resources you need, you just take, and that's an excuse to play the game. You understand? You take a day or two and you just keep on raiding back to back. You grind it out. You know, you take your first 1 hour, put it in your first formation, and go ahead on and get max. You can sit up there and actually play the game and raid rather than just. So this person knew he knew what I was going to say, but he did it anyway. Don't troll like that. Don't troll like that. If that's how you play, I don't play. I'm a cool, laid back person. Okay, all this drama and going back and forth, that's not how I do it in my kingdom. And I'm going to shut that down every time. Every time. So he's saying, yeah, the windmill means you basically never have to worry about a resource, so you can focus almost exclusively on abandon for bullets. And that's mostly what I do. Okay, so abandon, I get like 150K bullets per, and then I like to do raids. Okay, so if I'm low on bullets, I just take a few days. It may take me, so the last time when I went for T8, took me about a week. I just sat there and twice a day, I would get my strongest formation, put it all cavalry, and just keep on raiding back to back to back to back until I got enough resources for what I needed. I don't pay for resources. I don't pay for speed ups. The only thing I pay for is what I absolutely have to pay for, which is the long range transmission. Once I have, the strongest teams in the game, Once I done paid for what has to, in order for you to have a top team, you must pay. You can get a top team without buying Commonwealth. You can get a top team that I'm trying to optimize. Okay, and be smart. Okay. All right. So this is an example of what not to post. I'm about to delete this comment and block this person, and any similar comments like that to this. If you're gonna give me feedback, like I said, between 2 and 3, he sees that I'm a long-term player. See, stuff like that. He knows I'm a long-term player, but he comes in here talking about speed ups. Okay, stuff like that. Don't do that. Okay, I have a strategy, a direction I want my channel to go in. Whatever your feedback is, it better be in that direction. Think about what you say before you say it. People just quick to fight you and hurl punches at you know what I mean, and I'm going to retaliate. I will block you or suspend you. You know what I mean? Something is going to happen to you when you do this. So don't try me. Don't try me. I'm a landlord. Do you know how often people try me in real life? How many times I've only had to evict once. But how many times I've had to threaten? You understand? How many times I've had to check people and you know what I mean? I know better. Okay. I want everybody, there's this, now I don't subscribe to this wisdom, but I just thought it was common knowledge. The 48 laws of power. So 50 Cent, that rapper 50 Cent, and Seth Green. Well, they didn't make 48 laws of power, but that author that made 48 laws of power made another book with 50 Cent. And that's how I learned the 48 powers. And one of them, it is a law of power. Never outshine the master. Okay, if you feel like you need to lodge a punch at the person who is in charge, a man in charge, if you feel that way, just excuse yourself. Just go about your business. The first time you feel like, you know what I mean, I really hate the person who is in charge, you need to start making plans on how you need to begin your exit. As soon as you don't like your lead, you decide, you know what? I don't like my leadership. You need to make your exit. You know what I mean? Because I deal with a lot of people in my life who, you understand, it's not that I don't care about having you in my life, but it's like I could replace you. People just want to blackmail you and hold stuff over you. Oh, well, you got to. No, I don't got to do anything. I don't got to do anything. Okay, so you either get with what I'm on because I did the responsible thing and I took out the time to build this place that you saw suitable for you to live in. You understand? I took out the time to provide this to you. You understand? You're going to either get with how I want to do it. You know what I mean? Or, find somebody who is more fitting. Because I've dealt with people successfully before you. I will deal with people successfully after you. Okay? That's just the cold hard truth. If I gotta let you go, you will be let go. So don't think I don't care. I've had very attractive people. I don't care how good you look. They got good looking people, cool people. I don't care how cool you are. They got other cool people. So don't ever think I have to deal with anything. And this goes both ways. If you don't feel inclined to listen to me, if you feel like I shouldn't have to tell you what to do, if you feel like I'm not qualified to lead you, I'm not arguing with you. There may be some truth to that. And I do emphasize may, because I haven't met anybody. I've never tried to be in charge of anybody who, I couldn't adequately or effectively lead for the purpose that we want. Okay, so if you want to be along, define your goals. You want to be a long-term player. You want to eventually be in the most, I'm trying to build a prestigious clan, like a elite clan. If you want to build up, slowly and learn the right way and be effective, then this is the channel for you. If you want to rush to get the Facebook likes and instant gratification and rush to just to flex on people, you don't actually care about the game. You don't actually care about the people in the game. You don't care about me. You know what I mean? Go on to, there's plenty of them channels that just want likes and stuff. They don't really have no goals. They just want everybody to like them. And maybe they want some money. You understand? But that's about it. But I have, sophisticated goals here. I do want likes and I do want to eventually make some money. Yeah. But my goals, extend beyond those two parameters. And there's plenty of channels where those two things are the only reason why the channel exists, And I'm just going to end the video with this. The love of money is the root of all evil. If that's if the money is the only motivator for why you doing something, you got to check what you're doing. If you don't like something else about it, if you don't have some goal, that doesn't have nothing to do with money that you want to accomplish, then you need to check yourself. Observe yourself. Whether what you're doing is right, whether you should be doing what you're doing. Okay? All right. Thanks for watching. We coming with some more videos after this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.